Yeah, it's all about the Flag Fest that's going on right now. It's the Caribbean Flag Fest. I gotta say good morning to the promoters. Beautiful. One of the promoters, them so pretty. Know a long time. Is that? Good morning, Miss Annelle. How you doing this morning?
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Okay, good morning.
Yes. And the gentleman next to you, he calling me for weeks now. He'd send me a message nighttime, morning time. Hey, what's going on with you? Everything good? How are we doing this thing?
Yeah.
Everything good. So how y'all doing this morning? And how was the evening last night? I see y'all was you were working last night. Yeah, very, very hard for Mr. King James, which was a phenomenal concert.
Definitely.
And that's all I can say. That's the word that I'm using right now for that young man. He is phenomenal.
I agree.
And I'm happy to see that. I know how he gonna make it. He needs to rest because after a show like last night, and you got Flag Fest to do, you're tired. Because I know I'm tired. But then I a part of the team no sleep. I invented that for Carnival. We don't sleep for Carnival. We get up and we just keep going. You know, I could lose my job, but hey, it's like that sometime for Carnival. So, sir, lady, good morning.
Morning again.
Good morning,
Yes,
Shads.
I need to know what is going on for Caribbean Flag Fest. I need y'all to talk to the people. We have 130 plus nationalities here. And I just said this morning, it's the Caribbean Flag Fest. So it don't really matter who on stage, just walk with your flag.
Definitely.
Correct.
You don't even have to be from the Caribbean.
Just walk with your flag.
Just walk with your flag.
Yeah, well, I have a few friends. I have some friends from Aruba.
It's a worldwide flag fest.
There you go. Worldwide Flag Fest.
Worldwide.
And how long Flag Fest has been being done now? For how many years?
This is our 10th year.
Wow, a decade of Flag Fest.
Yes.
And I ain't get to work none. But anyhow, that's a whole different You left yourself wide open.
You work it every year behind the mic.
I know, yeah, I know. It's a good thing I ain't here. It's a good thing. But nah, I mean, it's always a pleasure. I personally wouldn't want to work that night anyhow. I'm gonna be real.
That's your thing.
Yeah, it's a party for me. So I mean, it just being that natural party vibes. You know, I can come out, I can chill with my homies. You know, we gonna Flag Fest it up. I already got 2 t-shirts being made right now for St.Maarten with my family heritage from wherever they come from. I'm making that t-shirt. I can't find the right sneaker them, but I gonna work it out.
I'm going to send you somebody who could do it for you now.
My sneakers? Mm-hmm. Well, I got a bad pair of whites and you want to bring them for you later? No?
Not me. I can refer you to someone.
No, don't refer to me. I'm bringing them for you, bringing it to them. You know what I mean? But nah, I mean, it's always Flag Fest has always been that show that generates, the only thing I can say is love for the Caribbean.
For the world.
Yeah, because we come out, don't care where we're from. Like I said, I have some friends here from Trinidad. I got some friends here from Aruba. I have some family here from America that brought American people with them so they can understand Carnival. Yeah, I have to tell you, I got to tell he good morning this morning because I know. He's like, y'all don't stop, do you? Y'all just keep on going, don't you? I was like, yep, it's Carnival. You understand? And as you see it, like I told you earlier, I wear in white this entire Carnival because it's pure bacchanal, pure rum, pure fit. Yeah, that's how I see it. So. And it's been a decade. And how do you? I always have my qualms on who come in. Mm-hmm. You know. So what's the lineup for this schedule?
Well, for sure, St.Maarten.
That's right.
We have King James. King James has been really, really progressing and growing, and it's just admirable.
Right.
He's still young, so he still have that energy and everything in him, but he's doing great. Another thing with King James, he never says no. If you ask him, he's always there, whether he's paid or not. Once it's to entertain, he has never said no.
Nah, he's grown.
He's growing and he's just getting better. For me, he's on that level.
He's, like I said, man, I use the word phenomenal.
Yes.
So a young man is phenomenal.
Yes.
I mean, from where he started to where he is now, I enjoy him. He is actually my favorite local artist. Besides a few other songs that's in between from other artists, King James is mine. That's why I play his music every day, because I want his music to get out to the world. I want his soca music to get out to the world. So I am, like I said, I don't just play music, I make hits. So once I playing it, I know they're playing it. So I appreciate that he's on the show.
And he carries St.Maarten in his heart,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
he wears St.Maarten on his both sleeves.
Yes, sir.
Every time he performs, he's just out. I can't put words to it.
I
To
know,
see
I know.
that we've had other local artists before, but there's just something with him that he just goes way over and beyond. Like I said, he never says no. It's never an issue. He makes time. You can tell him, listen, I need you to do this and this, and okay, no problem, I got you. So King James will be representing St.Maarten. And then we have Tony Mix. He is from Haiti. He's actually a DJ, but he works together with like a little mini band. So he will be representing Haiti. He's one of the top Haitian entertainment DJs. If something like what a gentleman name? Look for that. Okay.
Who? No, well,
He was here a couple, like those DJs.
okay.
Also City.
Yes, he's
Oh,
something
so
like
city.
one of those
Okay.
type of people.
And like what's the dude? Anyways, let's just can't remember all of them. There's so many different artists. But this is the first time that you have somebody from Haiti on the show, though,
No,
if I'm not
this is
mistaken.
the third.
The third time, okay.
Third time, yes.
Right.
And third, four? Yeah, four. I was saying 3 or 4. 4.
Okay,
Four.
all right. I don't know, for some strange reason I just missed that. Guess I'd be too blind. Drunk is the word you're looking for. But
No, the fourth for sure. And then from St. Kitts, we have Collision Band. What is so ironic with this, Collision Band has been asking to be on Flag Fest, I think 7 years now, if I'm not mistaken. And,
boy, you sound like me, boy.
and once we contacted them, it was just yes. One time. And, they're excited. They like this morning, the band leader says, we ready, we coming, we ready. And I like, okay, you better be ready, So they're excited. We have Vibe Band, the first time out of Tortola. We have never had a Tortola band before. We've had St. Thomas, and this time for the first we have Vibe Band. They're also excited. Their band manager is a female, and she's like, she's so excited and happy that they're able to be on Flag Fest.
Right.
We have, of course, from Anguilla, we have Panther Vibes International. We know he brings it on as well.
Right.
He comes with his whole army. And
No doubt,
they really,
no doubt.
They really,
AXA does.
yes.
AXA follows him hard.
Correct. So
hard.
he will be on our stage as well. They're also excited. He was on our first Flag Fest.
Right.
He came in with an army tank. I don't know if you remember when they came in with a tank.
I just tell you, I can't remember.
Yes. So he came in with the tank. They were all dressed in army clothing.
Yes, I remember that. I
Yes.
do remember that.
So
yes.
he was the first, one of the first bands on our show, and he's now on our tent. He's been in between as well, but it's just that he was the first and now on our tent. We have also, let me leave that for the last. We have from Trinidad, we have 3 persons. So they'll be entertained by Nadia's band. So we have Mikal Teja.
Right.
We also have Nyla Blackman.
Right.
And we have Nadia Batson,
Right,
the baddest.
right.
Okay,
Yeah.
they will be on stage as well. And then the silent battle, we have Signal Band of Dominica, and of course Triple K,
TK
10 out of 10.
International, 10 out of 10.
So that's like
that's like a band clash kind of thing going on. Because I say it regularly because it was like last night. The Booyah has basically taken over, and it's taken over in several different ways. You have you have the what I would say, you have the positive and you do have the negative. But the positive side of soca is bands like Signal, bands like TK, you know what I mean, even more boy Kel's doing something in there. But the thing I always say, Booyah got a kind of jumbie in it that once it start, you can't stop moving. I mean, last night my experience of not hearing him for such a long time and not hearing him live, which was Bob Wire Remo.
Yes, yes.
Well, I had to go. It's a good thing I walk with extra shirts because I had to change my shirt after that because Booyah had that energy. So kind of looking forward. I've heard Signal. I saw Signal last year at the St. Kitts Music Festival. And they were phenomenal because they got this young cat, Shelly, that does a lot of the writing for them. I don't know if he's a part of the band. He's a part of the band?
Yes, he is.
Okay, which means it's because usually when you see a track come up, it's going to be Signal Band and Shelly. Or Signal Band and Triller, you know. But Shelly's an amazing writer. So with a lot of the songs that he's doing, and what I love about that is that when you listen to the music, like the one we're playing in the background here, Passing, you know, the music positive, the lyrical content very positive, you know. I may say a little thing here, but very positive. So continue. I'm looking forward to this Flag Fest. Bye.
So our 10th year, we have 10 entertainers, bands as well as
10 giveaways though. I just check it.
10 giveaways, divided probably, not in one location. So that's who we have this year. I mean, everyone is excited. Flag Fest has grown. We are so appreciative of all the bands that have graced our stage on St.Maarten's Carnival. And we are also grateful for Winair, who has been with us for 10 years long, through thick and thin. They've assisted us no matter what no matter what happened. They were always there with us.
You know when you walk in somebody's office and you smile, everybody just say Fabian.
So we are extremely grateful for them. And this year we've had other sponsors along the way, but Winair has been there 10 years long, from 2015 up until now. And we also have now Telem also came on board, and they're assisting in certain areas, so we are grateful for them as well. And of course we can't do this without the people who are coming to the event, who are buying the tickets, who are supporting Flag Fest. I remember the first year when it happened, people were like, well, what's this? What's going to happen? Whatever. So nobody didn't understand. Nobody didn't see it. And it started basically because we saw that the soca music out of Carnival was gone. It was more the R&B, the hip hop, the zouk, the reggae, and the soca was gone. It was only the local calypso competitions back then. And it was like, you know, I was approached and afforded the opportunity, and together with 78 Inc. through Kenrick, it was like, this is an opportunity, let's try. And it was like, he was like, you're kind of crazy, but look,
no, but what I do love
today.
I think what I personally do love about Flag Fest, that exactly what you said, it is, sometimes people get confused with what soca really is, not realizing that every island in the diaspora sings soca music. Everybody have their own soca. Booyah is Dominica. You got
the Rara from Haiti, they call it.
Right, you understand? There's even Latin soca music. So, you know, and that there is basically a joy to see that you put all these international Caribbean people and call it the Caribbean Flag Fest together, and then you get all genres of soca music. So you got Trinidad this year, you got St. Kitts, you got Angola, you got Haiti, you got, you know, so that on its own. So my question would be next, or my query would be next, 10 years of doing Flag Fest, an entire decade, a lifetime really, because that's an entire life cycle. You know, you've done this show for a life cycle. Will this be continuing? Because last year, I ain't gonna lie, Carnival was not my most fun part last year, because I a village rat.
Yes,
I going in there and I ain't coming out. I'm still, I miss you. I must say, I miss you. For the last 10 years, you become a promoter, but I miss you for being that Carnival person who represent Carnival, who represent our village, who represent our village for what it is. And that has been taken away from us. That has been taken away from a lot of us, you know, and I'm saying this.
You're giving me goosebumps.
Yeah, because, I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, when I say taken away, I'm speaking about it because this a conversation came up and there's so much things. I grew up across from the village where I'm from town. So I know how to skip the mud. You understand? Whether it rain or not, we know how to walk through Pondfield with white sneakers on and come out white on the other side. And then we build a venue. And we always say, build it and they will come. We have the Jocelyn Arundel Festival Village. We change it from Carnival Village. We call it Festival Village. But yet there are not enough festivals in this village. So we depend on Carnival. So now we have Carnival and they take away the joy of Carnival. Where me who working in the casino workers, when we finish work, we still want to come in the village. But the village closed. I always say if you have a mass amount of people in confined environment, which is the village, send them drunken people home. 5 o'clock is home, they're going. But drunken people at 2 o'clock trying to find something to do. So they leave in the village now and giving the police more work. So there's so many things of Carnival Village that is missing. So like I said, I miss you. I miss you being a part of that, environment that understands, because things that y'all don't know about Miss Arnell, I could tell y'all, she loves Carnival, heart, mind, body, and soul. Understands Carnival, heart, mind, body, and soul. Some who doing it now, they don't even begin to understand it. So I throwing that out there. They can say what they want about me. I don't care. You understand? But miss you. And we make that mistake where I say each one teach one. If we don't pass it down to the ones who know and understand, don't pass it down to the ones who understand it, we're going to lose it. And we can't lose our carnival. So I appreciate Flag Fest for 10 years. I appreciate you. And what's next? Because I am moving back to the village. Everything back in the village, and I love it. Yeah, I can go back in the village again. I ain't going to sing. I ain't going across by the pond. I ain't going across in the mud. I ain't going across in them thing there. So I missed Flag Fest last year. I'm still vexed about it because it was musically, it was hot. Venue sucked. But hey, you know me. Uncle don't mince words. I just say how it is all the time. So
appreciate it.
Thank you so much for Flag Fest, man. 10 years of it. So, what special we have? What we have in special this Flag Fest? See, that is 10 years because all I've been talking about, reach for 745, you could get money. I say money, eh? If you got the biggest flag, you could get money. If you got the best costume, I say money, eh? I'm just making sure that all you know I say. Nah, I'm just messing around, man. Nah, see, you got a lot of prizes going on. This has never been done before.
Every year.
Every year? Yes. How come you don't win that? My ticket them must be for free.
Because you just be drinking rum.
We always be having this amount of bands each year. We try to get the public to enjoy the show to the fullest, and we definitely try to encourage everyone to reach out to the village early, secure your space because you know how it go. But that's where these incentives come in because then you're here, you know. Some people come in early to get something to eat before they start to jam. And we also spoke to the booth holders to try to have some stuff ready so you not be inside wondering what to do. But you have bands that come on early and you want them to also feel the St.Maarten love. And that's one of the key things that we try to do. We, as St.Maarteners, we love to give love. So we want them to feel the love and not be in the village in an empty village performing and giving, because they come out and they come to perform.
Right.
And we know like everybody can't start at the same time.
Correct.
And we know how our end times have to work. So
this is a show on Saturday. You understand? Mumu born in Sunday.
Monday.
On Monday. Cool. No problem. So what time the show finish?
3 a.m.
Again, I just say keep them in a confined environment. They're going to drink, they're going to get drunk, they're going to get stupid, and they ain't going to go nowhere. And I send them on the road drunk. 3 o'clock in the morning. Because somebody like me, like I have a friend who we hang out every carnival. And he has picked up a trend where once the last band reach on stage, he doesn't even want to see it. He leaves. Because he doesn't want to be caught in the mad rush of people coming out to the village. is there. I mean, first time in my life, I've been hearing it for the last year. They got after party in the village. I was like, oh God, Lord. What is an after party in the village when the village should be open all the time? You understand? So, the show finished in 3 o'clock. What time the show? You come there before 7:45.
You know that little clock's there already.
Yeah, no, I love that part about everything. Everybody got performance time, brother. Yeah, performance time, a running clock. Let's go. All right, so, like I said, the show finished in 3 o'clock, Jack. So I can't even say nothing about it. Y'all gotta explain that to me, because how this gonna work? You have 10 bands. You have 7:45, 8:45, 9:45, 10:45, 11:45, 12:45. Damn, every band getting an hour?
Close to it.
45 minutes.
Very close.
We had to actually.
Yeah, I realize 45 minutes ain't enough, right?
I
But
understand
you see,
that.
the one thing I must admit to with our show, and I think people don't realize the reason they enjoy the show so much. So we have all the artists come out at a high pace.
Yeah.
So
The pace of the music is always top.
They don't come
Pace of the
out
music
to
is always top.
warm up.
It don't warm up. We coming out to jam,
Nah,
so we
this
jamming.
yeah.
That, yeah, gotta
That
say
little
that.
dance
That for
party.
sure. I know
Yeah.
that these fellas ain't coming out with no slow thing.
Yeah.
It's pepper and pace from your
You got
start.
Friday night you could come and dance. Saturday just know it's time to jam.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Friday night. I know we gonna can't talk about the other people then, but
We want St. Maarten
want.
Carnival product.
Right.
That's what
So
a
you
lot of
see,
people don't understand.
but you see
It's
that
we
part
want.
there, that dancing thing.
So you get that.
One
out
is
there,
dancing and one is jamming.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. So we jamming.
So that's definitely we watch the time, but it's a high pace experience.
And then you cool off sun in the water.
You know, as I going right now, my colleagues, them when I walk up to the studio a minute ago, they said, Lord, Uncle, go home. Because I walking and I dragging my feet and I'm like, yo, I can't stop. Team no sleep. We on it. Because I left this morning after 3. I get home, I have my usual regiment where, I mean, everybody's saying, boy, you're looking good. Yeah, but gotta get up and walk. So once my alarm go off, I up and I out. So 4:20, I out of the house 4:30. I just reach home after 3. So couldn't find my glasses, realized I left them, and listen, the alcohol is a serious thing. You start leaving things all over the place and not knowing where it is. You understand? It's a good thing I don't sleep out of my house. So I just be good. But nah, I mean, I going, so it's gonna be insane. I can't wait, really. You know, and like I said, after 10 years, what are these giveaways? Because I've been saying it, the biggest flag.
The largest flag.
How would you judge? So you got judges. I mean, okay, the flag you'll be able to see. The flag you'll be able to see. Because I remember my mad friend, Mr. Marlin, had a flag that he carried over the crowd. I don't know how the hell he managed that, but he did it anyways. And then you have a good friend, he does have a big Dominica flag on a piece of PVC, so that's good. But how would you judge the most creative way? Is there somebody walking around and checking it? Because flag festers have thousands of people. How you judge that one?
Basically, you observe them,
Right.
but then it's still left up to them to go on stage. That's the
So they have to
problem.
be.
So
You
they
have to
go
be able to come up on stage and
exactly.
rep yourself.
So basically, some of them are asked to go,
Mm-hmm.
and if they participate, they go. Some of them go on their own. Once you call it out, they come up and they display their wear,
Mm-hmm. Right.
and then the crowd basically will then decide which
who's
one. So basically, that again is showcasing love for country, love for your
Correct.
flag.
Correct.
Our show is about unity, is about the flags, is about who we are as St. Maarten. We
Correct.
are the smallest, if I may say.
Smallest country.
For me, we are the smallest, the most unique country. We have two different.
We ran by two different governments.
and we have more
And
than
then
100
we have-
nationalities
yeah,
living
because
in unity on
How
the
many?
island.
Yeah, I think we got like 120 plus
120
voting nationalities.
correct.
Right. So yeah, okay, good. We're gonna use that
Correct.
word.
Correct.
You
So
understand? But
that's the uniqueness of it.
But
That's where the
I mean-
concept came about too. And don't come with your flags. Come with us St. Maarten flag and come with your own flag.
correct.
Okay,
is right.
let's rep everybody's flag. Let's rep St. Maarten flag as well. Whether you're born here, whether you're born to be here, whether you come here, whether you staying here.
Whether you came and never left.
And correct. Just come with your flags. It's all about flags. Let's see. Everybody just walk with a flag. Walk with a flag.
Lovely, 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 lovely. So anything else? I know it start off. Y'all doing a radio tour this morning because I was told I want to come by you on Saturday. So I already make arrangements for you on Saturday.
All right.
Just so you know. Cool. All right. You understand? I'm looking because I hear. You know, we ain't sleeping. It's carnival time, and I know y'all gotta go to the next station, and I don't want to have you all miss his chance to be on that to speak of Flag Fest. I have to say, we are proud of both of you, 78 Inc. and Miss Angel. We are very, very much proud of your 10-year success with this show. I mean, I can remember we discussed it. That's why we just constantly talk about, yeah, look what you. But I've always said it's a great concept, wonderful idea to bring all the flags out. Whenever you ask me, why you ain't walk on your flag, I just say, tattoo mine on my skin. So, you understand, that is the fun part for me, just to walk around and see it. Because people take pride in their heritage, and you see that a lot for the Caribbean Flag Fest. When you say, walk with a St. Maarten flag, they do it. And I'm talking, they walk with their grandfather's heritage. If you're from Dominica, and
Some
like I
people
said,
have
it
3 and 4
3 flags because
correct.
mommy from Dominica, daddy from St. Kitts, you happen to be born here, you understand, and then end up being with a Jamaican man. Oh, yeah, I say you get St. Maarten like a pillow, a good locry, you know, and that is what I love about the Caribbean Flag Fest. So once again, myself, all my listeners, my Mood in the Morning listeners, very, very much appreciative for you guys coming through. Anything else you have to say before you left?
You have 2 giveaways that you can give away on your show. Whether it be today, Saturday, whichever
No,
day you
we'll
wish,
give
or
them away.
Friday. I don't know if you're working Friday.
Yeah.
So there you go, and everybody come out. Tickets, we are having a little issue with the app. We're trying to work on it, but please, if you need help with it, you can go to Tech Hub for sure. They will assist. Go to Calaboom as well. They will assist. Tickets are there. Tickets are on sale. We extended the $55 ticket sales. We had to change the ticket sales Monday. We agreed both.
So it is staying. It's
at 55 up until tomorrow. So tomorrow is the last day at 55, and then it goes to 60 or 65. I'm not sure which one. So get your tickets. Go to Tech Hub. Go to Calaboom. If you see one of us, we'll assist you as well. SXM Promotions, Janelle. Also Hermans. She's also selling tickets. We have Picture the Studio. We have Levi's Marigot.
Caribbean Liquors.
And Caribbean Liquors. Caribbean Liquors ran out of tickets, so we have to replenish there as well.
okay. So y'all have it. Y'all heard it. I had to ask this question though, because somebody asked me. I understand the rise in tickets, and I tell everybody to make sure you get your tickets on time. But why did this go up on the day of the show? It's for lazy people, or? Because somebody used the term, them is a VIP. They don't care. They can come and buy the ticket.
No, you have a budget, and you have to be able to pay the fees at the end of the day.
Correct is right.
The event, this is not cheap, honestly speaking.
No, well,
you know, so when you have artists, you have photographers, you have videographers, you have persons that are coming to you have the food and beverage. It's a whole organization. What we do, we start out, that's why we teamed up with Bacchanal Sunday, where we promote the 2 shows together. You
Correct.
have the combo. We start as low as possible. And that's why I always tell people, buy your tickets early, but people want to know who's coming first before they purchase the tickets.
Yeah.
And I mean, for me, if you've been part of a show for so many years,
Yeah, you're supposed
just
to know
buy the
without a doubt, just buy your
because you
tickets, it's
know-
gonna be a great
because you
show.
know it's going to be okay.
Correct.
So we started at 60 for the combo, and then every so often they would go up.
But the reason I asked the question, and it's not for me, because I do understand the business. What I try to explain to people is that concert tickets on this island are still the cheapest
Yes.
globally.
For the amount of
For what you get,
what you get.
it is the cheapest. Because I'm gonna give you a prime example. A regular ticket right now for St. Kitts Music Festival starts at $150.
Correct.
So, and we ain't talking EC, we're talking US currency.
dollars. And then the one, for example, in Curacao, what they do the jazz, the one that they do in August in Curacao.
Soul Beach, Soul Beach?
Not
No,
Soul
Soul.
Beach. No, Soul Beach is Aruba. North Sea Jazz
North Sea.
Festival. Those tickets were like $300 or $400,
Yeah.
so like
Yeah.
to $250 for
Yeah.
one night, and they had 4.
Yeah.
So that's $1,000 gone there for 4 nights.
Right. I mean, people complain about it. I say I think these are the only shows that are not on the Carnival Pass.
Correct.
Correct. So
Important
basically,
to know.
let's say you have $100 that's not on the card. You know what I'm saying? But then again, we in St.Maarten complain, never happy, but yet you come out. And like I said, thank you so much for that information. And I know you're listening, so you understand if you don't buy your tickets today at 55, tomorrow they're 65. And
On the first, Thursday. So you have 2 days.
You got 2 days, but then again, you're drunk tonight. Parade is tomorrow. I feel you need to leave right here now. Wherever you're going and wherever you're listening, go and get your tickets today. So thank you so much again, Miss Annelle. Thank you so much again, Coco. Congratulations for your work last night. Congratulations.
Super great stage manager.
Yes.
Our best. There's none other.
Yes. Hopefully next year he gonna hire me. And because I don't tell you last night already. People, no, I will not be on Flag Fest. I just be partying, I drink and I getting drunk too. I come to the show. Because that's one of the things that I love. I want to come out to go to one real show. Because you guys know it's hitmakers, it's reggae, it's, Concert X. I'm going to come out, I'm going to work, I'm going to use my voice. I'm going to be in here on the radio all day, every day, promoting my shows, because it's St.Maarten Carnival, it's our local carnival. Wherever you are, come on down. It's the Caribbean Flag Fest. It's going on Saturday. And thank you so much for coming through. Hope to see you on Saturday. Maybe you could bring to one of the bands or one of the artists if they have time. Because these days the artists, the antisocial, they don't want to go by the radio, they don't want to do nothing. I vex with all of them sometimes, but hey, I ain't got no choice.
One last thing, come early. The first band goes on stage at 8 p.m.
So be there.
7. The gates open at 6. The first band goes on at 7.
No. I've been saying...
Because of the amount of...
Okay, 7:40. What's the 7:45 thing?
That's by the time that'll be the first band off.
Oh, wow.
So by the time you get there, if you're there before 7:45, that's by the time they'll collect that box. So by the time that box make it to the stage, band off. So... That's the early bird.
Which means I need to leave. I gotta calculate my time.
So 6 o'clock gates open.
7 o'clock.
5:30, 6 gates open, and 7 o'clock first entertainment on stage.
Sure start.
Anthem running.
And who is the first entertainer?
We don't have that yet.
You gonna send it to me?
The first entertainer is DJ Vibes.
Oh yeah, you got 2 DJs, right? You got Vibes and you got Blaze, right?
We got Blaze, and then our
King
host
Verse.
is King Verse.
Yes.
10 years strong as well.
You see? Boy, you're lucky. Yeah. I couldn't manage that. I would not show up. But thank you so much again, Fabi, for coming through.
Thank you.
And much success. Much success, guys. I know it's going to be a great show. As always, it's always a great show. So you've been doing it for 10 years. I guess you're probably trying to do it for another 10.
God's spare.
Yeah. Say it as it is. We're doing it for another 10.
God's spare.
Which, as long as rum and around, God gonna allow us to drink it. If they stop rum, Carnival gone done. So thank you so much, God, for keeping me good for Carnival. So thank you once again, Fabiana, for coming through. Thank you so much. I'm hoping to see you on Saturday. You playing mass this year?
No.
You stop. All of that people don't know it now. If all you see Miss Annalyn Carnival cost, oh God, Lord.
Not this year.
Man.
Because of where the show was placed, I opted not to.
You didn't do it for the last few years, Fabi.
Only 2.
That's a lot. And when you get used to not doing it, you just stop. But thank you so much again for coming through.
Thank you
I
for having us.
appreciate
Thank
you
for
guys.
everything you do for us.
Thank you, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you. That's why I do what I do, and I love it so much. So, people, make sure you're there before 7 o'clock. Make sure you got your biggest flag. Make sure you got on the wickedest Flag Fest costume. Walk with all the flags you could walk with, and come out and have a blast. It's all about the Caribbean Flag Fest on Saturday. 10 years running, 10 big bands, much prizes given away. It's gonna be fun.